And let's talk about the Disha Salian case, because there has been more revelations in this edition of news. We are going to get this massive breaking update, which is in regards with the Disha Salian case. Top sources now telling your channel the last evening, when the Bihar police team went to the Malwani police station to inquire about Disha Salian's suicide case, as they want to call it, they were told that her file has been inadvertently deleted. Now, what is more interesting to note is that the source also told us that the police, who initially were forthcoming and they were willing to share details, changed their approach after getting a call. We have Alisha with us to give us more details on what changed. ऐसा क्या बदल गया मुंबई पुलिस के रुख में कि अगर इन्वेस्टिगेशन में साथ पहले देना चाहते थे लेकिन एकदम से पलट गए, क्यों?
देखिए, एक तरफा जो बताया जा रहा है और बिहार पुलिस के ओर से जो क्लेम किया जा रहा है कि जो कल खुद जहां पर बिहार पुलिस मालवानी पुलिस स्टेशन पर गए थे और उनके दिशा सल्यान के सुसाइड केस को लेकर जो इन्फॉर्मेशन दी गई थी और खासतौर पर पोस्टमार्टम रिपोर्ट और साथ ही उनके जो एफआईआर डिटेल्स को लेकर जब वहां पर पहुंची थी तो एक फोल्डर को लेकर इंक्वायरी कर रही थी और उस इंक्वायरी के बाद अब ये पता चला, जहां इनिशियली मुंबई पुलिस उनके इन्वेस्टिगेशन को लेकर सारे डिटेल शेयर कर रहे थे, पर कहीं ना कहीं एक ऐसा कॉल उनको आया जिसके बाद अब ये कहा गया, जो मुंबई की पुलिस जो है उनका ये कहना था बिहार पुलिस को कि जो फोल्डर्स उन्होंने जहां पर दिशा सल्यान के जो भी इंफॉर्मेशन जो इसमें रखी गई थी उसी इंफॉर्मेशन गलती से कहीं ना कहीं डिलीट हो गई है और वो उसको खोद नहीं पा रहे। इतना ही नहीं, पर बिहार पुलिस ने इतना तक अप्रोच किया था कि वो फाइल जो है वो रिट्राइव करने के लिए उनकी मदद कर सकते हैं, जिसको देखते हुए मुंबई पुलिस ने उनको रिफ्यूज किया अपना लैपटॉप देने के लिए। तो अब एक तरफा अब एक जो लापरवाही कहीं ना कहीं पर देख सकते हैं, जहां पर मुंबई पुलिस खुद जो है पूरा स्टेटमेंट जो उन्होंने फाइल बनाई थी दिशा सल्यान के, इनिशियली जो मुंबई पुलिस को इंफॉर्मेशन दे रही थी, पर कहीं ना कहीं मालवान पुलिस को जो है इस पूरे मामले को लेकर एक कॉल आया, जिसके बाद उन्होंने बिहार पुलिस को ये इंफॉर्मेशन दी है कि उनके पास जो फोल्डर था वो फोल्डर अब उनके पास नहीं है और वो जो है एक डिलीट हो गया और वही बिहार पुलिस के ओर से जो रिट्राइव करने की कोशिश की जा रही थी वो रिट्राइव करने के लिए
हो सकता है क्या अलीशा? बिकॉज दिस साउंड्स अ बिट वेग even when the police is investigating a case, and when it comes to the Disha Salian case, her death that was reported just days before Sushant's death, and it suddenly goes missing, gets deleted. ये कुछ समझ में नहीं आ रहा है. How is that even possible? Alisha. We'll be getting Prakash also on this, because what is being said, Prakash, that the police said the folder containing Disha's case has been inadvertently deleted. Who would believe that? Also, when we are getting to know from the Bihar police side that they offered help in retrieving the file, it was refused outrightly, that they will not share the details. They will not give the laptop to the Bihar police to retrieve those files. It obviously, leads to something suspicious that they want to hide, isn't it?
Well, it's a part of the Mumbai police agenda to botch up the case in the first place, and the investigation has been directionless for the past 47, 48 days, ever since Sushant Rajput passed away. What I gather from my sources is that ever since Patna police has landed in Mumbai, they have been asking for several documents, wanted to recreate the flat where, recreate the spot of incidents where in the flat where Sushant Singh Rajput lived. But they have not been getting any documents, forensic evidences, gadgets, or even the photographs or the post-mortem. Now, we are told that the Patna police wanted to visit Disha Salian's house today to ask their family members about the death of Disha Salian. And before that, they had asked for the case diary of Disha Salian's death. And surprisingly, they say that it's closed and it's deleted. How can you delete the case diary of a person who has died under mysterious circumstances? Maybe they would not be wanting to give it, or maybe it would have been deleted. That would be the case, because my sources tell me when the Bihar police asked them for various information, they say that the matter is sub judice in the Supreme Court. It is up for hearing on Tuesday. and thereafter we can share details with you once we get to know about the directive of the Supreme Court, because the Mumbai government has also filed a caveat in the Supreme Court along with the Bihar government. So it's a conflict that is happening with the Bihar police and the Mumbai police, and DGP Gupteswar Pandey in my live broadcast has already said that we are getting no cooperation from the Mumbai police, but in the meantime, IPS officer Binay Tiwari has been rushed to Mumbai to lead the investigation there, because a team led by SHO of Rajiv Nagar police station in Patna was camping there, and they were not being cooperated. Maybe when the IPS officer reaches there and he talks to another IPS counterpart, maybe a senior officer, but he may get that due respect as part of the protocol. And that is why the Bihar police had decided to send an IPS officer there. Maybe things would change, but it seems that the Mumbai police is trying not to share any documents till the matter is up for hearing in the Supreme Court on Tuesday.
But also, Prakash, throw more light on the IPS officer who will now be travelling with the police team, which is already there in Mumbai of Bihar police, because now it is being said that the Bihar police will be recording the statement of Disha's family members and also the key maker who had opened the door of Sushant's room on the 14th of June, where his body was found in his room. So this is something that the Bihar police will be continuing with its investigation.
Well, Amita, I want to throw light on one more information what my sources told me, that the Bihar police day before yesterday reached the apartment where Sushant Rajput lived, and they tried to understand the whereabouts of the place and the bedroom in which the Sushant's body was found hanging in a ceiling fan. So they found out a bit suspicious as to how the height of the ceiling fan, ceiling as well as the bed was slightly less for Sushant to hang himself, and the body was hanging diagonally. So if the body was hanging diagonally, how can a person commit suicide? That is the question number one. So that raises a lot of doubts. Now, the flatmates, Riya Chakravarti, despite the fact that she had left the place 7 days back, and Siddharth Pitani, who's in Hyderabad, he says that he got the body down from the ceiling to on the bed. And now he calls his sister, Mitu, who lives in Mumbai, instead of calling the police. And there are no video evidence of the body hanging on in the ceiling fan. So it is surprising that what kind of investigation is this? You don't have finger images of the doorknobs, you don't have finger images on the clothes, you don't have finger images on the bed. So it is surprising the way this investigation has been bossed up. And one serious question was that the ligature mark on the neck, even if you hang diagonally, as it is in this case, then the ligature mark should be like in a different shape. So that raises a lot of questions. And now the dots are that Siddharth Pitani and Riya Chakravarti making tutored statement on the same day. First, Riya Chakravarti coming up, and then half an hour after that, Siddharth Pitani giving a tutored statement. So the dots are clear. It seems that there is some conspiracy angle, but we are not reaching out to any conclusion. But the police will investigate on this angle also. I'm told that the Bihar police is investigating from the point of abetment of suicide as well as the murder charges. And they will be interrogating everybody who lived in the flat, in the chef and all the domestic help and the staffs, and personal friends have also been interrogated upon, like Mahesh Shetty, Rumi Jaffrey, and Dil Bechara director Mukesh Chhabra, Ankita Lokhande, and various other people. So nobody has given this narrative of Sushant being depressed or under bad medical condition. So that raises a doubt. as to what it is this case. And there is a public anger and public movement going on social media and all over the country. So the people are not ready to believe it. And remember, this has become a public investigation, people's investigation. And we at Republic Media Network raise the people's voice. So in tandem with the Republic Media Network and the people's voice, this investigation will continue and will try and get to the bottom of the story. Back to you. Try and get to the bottom of the story. Back to you.
And absolutely, the Disha angle as well, which was not much in the news, and what the police was trying to do, was it to brush it quickly under the carpet so that there will be no links that can be drawn to Sushant, who was the former manager of Sushant, and now his close associates are themselves coming out and revealing that yes, there was indeed a link. We'll be talking about Siddharth Pithani too as well. Prakash, thanks very much for the moment for joining in. Alicia also with us. So there has been a certain U-turn that has been done according to sources by the Mumbai police.